Hello friends, family and other creatures of the sea, and welcome to a best of 3 between Clem and Cure. A best of 3 between the Liquid boys, with Clem of course playing Protoss. This has been his go-to as of late when it comes to the versus Terran matchup. And as of late, I mean the past 6-7 months or so. And I was actually looking at Illegalug stats earlier today. And one of the things that you notice is that every single player, or almost every high-level player in the top 10, their worst matchup by quite a big difference is the mirror matchup. It probably is because it is hardest to be very solid in a mirror matchup. There's always going to be some type of gambles that people can take that can clear you or that can get them very far ahead. While in in other matchups, that is not so much the case. So I actually really love this out of Clem. Like just the logic of saying, hey, I believe that I can get way more consistent in a non-mirror matchup. And that will allow me to be a more consistent player overall. Clem has very high MMR with Protoss. I believe he's currently the highest rated Protoss on the European ladder. And in PvT, he's an absolute menace. I think the one thing... Ooh, hold that thought as he actually clears a Marine here. The one thing that is actually kind of holding him back might be the lack of practice in Europe. And that sounds stupid because we have some phenomenal Terrans. The problem is that the best Terran in Europe is a Terran that he can't play against because it is him, right? That is... that is a serious issue. So majority of his practice is actually going to come from playing in tournaments against Koreans, and then when sniping Hero Marine on the ladder at night when Hero Marine is streaming. I think these are like the main ways he gets to improve. So we have a couple of these Hellions now driving by. This was an Adept into Triple Stalker, pre-second gate, as the double Hellion run-by is going to clear 2 workers. We have another double Hellion run-by, this time going into the natural. Good pro pool here. Battery is, I mean, he's putting in a lot of work here, that battery is. One more worker is going to fall, but this should be about it. Follow-up is going to be Cyclone, 3 racks. So, nothing too crazy. 4 worker kills. That is not really the end of the world here for Clem. Good early game, though. Absolutely. Very, very nice early game for him. Because he has quite a few units out already. He's going to make his way across the map with. Adept is going to die to this Cyclone. Bunker isn't quite done yet either. I wonder if the proper thing to do here is to shoot the SCV or to initially try and shoot some of these Marines. Cyclone is gonna die. It's going to be 1 SCV going down there as well. Get another volley on that bunker. This Mew is gonna die too. That still had a lot of life remaining, a lot of timed life remaining. Cure is trying his best to deal with this. Up, 2 more Marines go down. Really nice movement out of Clem. Resources lost 838 against 500. There is no air threat coming out right now. We still have 2 Hellions that are active, but the battery is actually doing a decent job at defending 4 now. Let's see. We need 2 more volleys, I think, to really get something going. Get a battery recharge right now. Maybe we can get 1 more. Yep, there we go. 1 more kill. Lots of mining time lost, though. That is one thing we shouldn't forget about. Lots and lots of mining time lost. Prism as a follow-up as well, and we have 3 gateways right now. Blink is about to be done too, as the second tank is popping out relatively soon. So, honestly, I'm loving this spot here for Clem. I really am loving this spot here for Clem. He is just in a good location. He's in a good spot of life. 100%. Extra gas is just now coming down. It is going to be an eBay before Starport still. Like, the Starport is going to be so freaking late. It wouldn't even surprise me if he adds in another tank before Starport as well. Tank and +1. Yeah, there we go. We don't even have a tech lab on this barracks yet either for combat shield, so... I mean, I'm having a difficult time seeing how Cure is going to be winning this game, let me tell you. I'm having a very, very difficult time. I'm having a difficult time seeing how Cure is even gonna hold this initial push. And is this 11 Stalkers? Oh, it's not enough for the 1-shot. So Tank does get 2 volleys off. Does get 2 shots off. Bunker is gonna fall. Tank now needs to move onto the low ground. Just a single bunker means that these Stalkers are having a brilliant time. Don't think you want to blink into this. Nope, you're gonna blink out. A lot of these Stalkers are so damaged that actually blinking in there would probably have lost him 5-6 Stalkers in exchange for a tank, which is probably not good enough. More Stalkers now are being warped in. It's going to bring the total up to 13. There's 12 over here, with the 13th one arriving just now. I don't think you can properly blink in here, by the way. Yeah, it's just going to go for a 4 Stalker drop into the main. Tank is not in position to deal with that, by the way. So most likely is going to cost Cure 3, 4, maybe 5 workers Control here on those Stalkers is obviously good. Ooh, Prism is taking a bit of a beating. Maybe one more volley. There we go. Maybe one more. And the pickup is solid as well. So 3 more workers and like 4 more Marines go down. Good control out of Clem, who is already transitioning into Forge. We see 5 more gateways, 6 more gateways coming in right now. It's going to go up to 9 gateways, as well as charge done. Immortal on the way. We have a Void Ray plus a Phoenix being constructed. I'm not entirely sure about the Void Ray, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Here come the Stalkers. Can they clear something here? I don't think they can. Nope. One Stalker goes down. Here comes a Stim, and that almost was the end of the Prism. Barely manages to stay alive. Hallucination coming in as well. We have a Stalker on the edge. We have Stalkers in the front. We're going to have a Prism on the edge as well, I think. So we have full vision in case a medevac wants to move out. We have a lot of Stalkers delaying the move out as well. Did I just hear a lift into medevacs? Yeah, there we go. 8 Marine drop. So of course something that these Stalkers can definitely deal with. I got to blink forward as a result. Leave 1 Stalker behind. Very nice vision ring here out of Clem. Prism on the right. Some units on the left, some units in the middle. Fort base is going to start soon as well. 120 supply against 108. No third base done yet. This is still like 30 seconds away from finishing. I mean, this is extremely bad for Cure. This is looking extremely bad for Cure. +1 is gonna finish up, and here we go. Gonna have these tanks just slowly but surely moving forward. Nice attempt there out of Clem. Really wanted to clear that tank, but instead is just gonna lose a Stalker. Just have these continuous siege ups pretty much. Stalker on the left as well. Prism is active. Could go in. Fort base is on the way. It's gonna be 4 gas. I think Cure is actually just sitting back and doing nothing. I think that's going to be his plan, which I think is a terrible plan. Clem has an army that looks extremely scary to fight against right now. So maybe sitting back is the correct call, but at the same time, the eco for Clem is also quite decent. He's already getting a fort base. Yes, his worker count isn't brilliant, but he doesn't need a brilliant worker count. Like, he's going to be up a base. He can just go up to like 69, 68 workers, and his mineral eco is going to be banging. Prism now... oh, no, that's not the Prism. Prism actually going into the third. Marines trying to go in. It's not quite going to be capable of making it happen. Going to get a pickup over here. Prism does end up falling, but these tanks are on siege for whatever reason. And that is probably just going to be straight up the end of Cure. 3 tanks end up going down there. 3 tanks have fallen total already. So I think that, yeah, it was the 2 tanks too just now going down over there. 5 SCVs going down too. We're going to have a 3rd Colossus or a 2nd Colossus. It's going to be a 2nd Colossus that's about to pop out. Fort base is here at 67 workers. 2nd Forge coming in as well. Stalkers moving in. And losing these tanks doesn't seem so bad, but it actually really sucks. And the reason why it sucks so much here for Cure is because it becomes much harder to hold any follow-up pushes. And also makes it harder to like a max-out push. So we see Cure moving out on the map right now. He's going to try to kill... I think Cure wants to kill a fort base, but he's going to find a 5th base over here on the right side of the map. He's going to be capable of getting the cancel, but being out here with a fort base already done, this is going to be very, very tough to get into. This is going to be very, very tough to get into. We have Gravitic Drive on the way as well. That's for the Prism, of course. We have a big Stalker move towards the left. These guys are actually kind of out of position. Not so sure if Clem just walk in here. Actually, I think Clem might be in a little bit of trouble here. Just having everything out of position really freaking sucks for him. Just a single tank, not that many Vikings either. So Colossi are going to be a useful tool here, but this Nexus cannot afford to die. Do we have a flank? We have a single Zealot flank coming in right now. Big mine hits as well. Cure pulling ahead in supply. Oh, Clem, this isn't it. Target fire with those Colossi is quite good. 2 more Vikings are about to show up. Oh, Cure is really committing to the bid here. He's going to end up losing a lot of his Marines, attacking into Zealot Immortal Colossus. As the Viking count just wasn't high enough. I think Cure throwing away a bit of a lead there. He was up 30-40 supply. Then he pretty much moved commands into 3 Colossi, just swiping away at his army. And now I think Cure is actually in a world of trouble. +2 is finishing up as well. Gravitic Drive is joining in. Still have an Immortal in the back as well. And what is the gateway count? We're at 9. 5th base is going up too. But I think Clem could have potentially died here. I mean, he's not dying right now, but he potentially could have. We're gonna get some more Disruptors. No, we're gonna get some more Gateways first. Some more Gateways on the way. Gonna get a force stim out. This is a bad looking fight, honestly. Without a prism nearby, all of this might just end up falling. Vikings in the sky dealing a lot of damage. Marauders moving in forward as well right now. 115 supply to 113. Is this going to be good enough? I am not so sure. I am not so sure. The control with these stalkers is really stellar, by the way. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Medevacs are empty as well, so this Colossus is just barely gonna survive. One more Viking is gonna get sniped. Resource lost is extremely even. 6th base on the way here for Clem, which is going to continue fighting, continue mining more and more minerals. As this Zealot's gonna die, another Zealot is gonna die, another Zealot is gonna die at some point. I'm gonna get a trigger here with a blink. That was nice. This guy's also gonna be capable of triggering the blink. Oh, can we get that? No, we can't. We almost can. I mean, it is going to be 6 base versus 3 base, which theoretically should be a problem for the Terran player. Dude, Clem is just being so aggressive here with this Colossus Zealot army. No prism nearby does feel scary to me, but it doesn't seem very scary for Clem for whatever reason. Colossus control here is good. He's just smashing these units. He's wanting to force out a stim. There's no Guardian Shield here. I think that would actually be quite important. Cure probably wants to wait until he gets +2 infantry weapons. These mines are going to stall a little bit longer, so his orbital moves towards the left side right now. But 6 base versus 3 base, that's obviously not a very fair fight. Second Robo has finished up as well, as we're getting more Colossi, adding Disruptors into the mix as well. +2 armor is finishing up in a couple of seconds, and let's see what Cure can do with that. He does have 3 Vikings, but usually you want 2.5 Vikings per Colossi. So against 3 Colossi, you want 8 Vikings, because we're rounding up. And that's currently not available. Ghost not in the mix quite yet either. That Zealot is going to tank a mine shot, and here 2 Colossi just attacking the orbital, but I don't even think it's really going to matter. 160 supply to 120 as the chase starts, but the target fire on these Marines is good. The target fire on the SCVs is fine as well. You have some good micro back, and now the Purification Nova comes in as Clem wins game number 1 in this best of 3. Cure here opted for the exact same build, an eBay block in the early game. Oh. Ah. Okay, it's gonna go for a Hellion drop here. Cool build. Very cool build. So, I was gonna say, same build here. eBay block. Once again, Clem goes for the Nexus on the 3rd base location, which is a fair play. Absolutely okay. I'm fine with that. Let's see if Clem is going to scout for something here. Let's see if that's actually what he's gonna do. This is one of the build orders that once by Clem got described. So, me and Clem, we talk a lot. I complain to him about Terran, and he beats me. That is kind of our relationship. And I was complaining about Terran one of the days, and I was telling him, man, freaking 4 Hellion drop with a proxy starboard, I think has to be the most broken build in the entire world. And this is the only time in my life that Clem agreed on something with me and said, you know what, Harstem, you might actually be right. That build is really powerful. And he said that build is pretty much the 4-gate blink of Terran. Okay, you don't need a lot of skill to execute it, and it is very effective. Now, I would disagree with him to say that 4-gate blink doesn't require a lot of skill to execute, because I think it's actually quite a difficult build. But I do agree that, you know, the 4 Hellion drop, I think that is a very low skill build. I think bad players can beat very good players with this build, because it is just powerful as hell. Clem is gonna find this. Oh no. Oh no. This is 2 hits, by the way, on this SCV. 1, 2. That thing was pretty much maxed out, baby. I guess this is the way to beat it. You just kill it in the last possible second. Just like a millisecond away from finishing. Dude, that is ridiculous. That is so stupid. I would have loved to see how Clem was gonna manage this. I hate it when stuff like that happens. I'm not a fan of it whatsoever. Gonna still get some decent damage, by the way, with these 4 cars. Not gonna lie. Imagine there was a Hellion here. Or sorry, a medevac. There are Hellions here. Imagine there was a medevac here. Oh, that was big damage here. A lot of workers moving over towards his 3rd base as well. 33 workers at 26 still, however. So even after killing 5 workers, I still believe that Clem is in a fine spot. Absolutely okay. Oh my god. I cannot believe that starport got freaking blasted there. That is so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. It was the last possible second as well. Oh. Dude, a medevac adds so much to that push, right? You're chasing this entire Hellion force with your 4 stalkers. Boom, Hellions drop over here. Nothing you can do about it. You just lost the game. Congratulations. You are the idiot. It's going to be a Cloak Banshee follow-up as well, which is hilarious to me. Hilariously sad, because I don't think it will work. But hilarious nonetheless. Okay, it's gonna get a kill here on that SCV. See if this Cyclone Marine Force can do anything over here. Control out of Cure is quite good, but Clem's control is just so stellar with these units. Crazy performance once more. It's going to be... What is this? 3-gate Templar Archives and Forge. Okay. I'm feeling the vibes. I'm not sure if I agree with the vibes, though. Oh, the Banshee got cancelled, eh? Banshee plus Cloak both got cancelled. That is weird. Yeah, freaking weirdo. What the hell is that? And why we started? So Cure not being very committed to one play or the other. She's gonna sit back and relax. Tank moving into the high ground. Onto the high ground. We have +1 on the way as well. So Clem is actually just playing a 2-base all-in pretty much. A very awkward 2-base all-in, may I add. It's gonna be +1. Storm. Immortal. This observer needs to be sniped, by the way. You see the Cyclone is chasing it already. He's like... Doesn't want to reveal the fact that he's seen it, because he doesn't have a scan available. He's like, I know where you are, little buddy. Let's take a look at the first person here for Cure. See if he's still trying to find that observer. Okay, where'd you go, buddy? Oh, there it is. Okay, he saw it now. He can definitely get that if he moves over some dudes. Oh, he went back to the right, I think. He's still looking for it. Dude, he's trying to spot that observer big time. Oh, there it is. Up. Get the scan. Catches it. Oh, look at you. So kills the observer, cancels the gas, and double barracks instantly. I think these double barracks are so late. It's gonna go as 6. He's been playing this quite a bit, like these 6 barracks, 7 barracks type of shenanigans. I don't actually think it's very good. Especially if you're hitting this late. Like, what are these barracks actually going to contribute this game, right? What are they gonna contribute? They're gonna finish in 20 seconds from now, but your first push out is already happening soon. Right? You want to hit that pretty tight, I think. This better be good. So you're investing the equivalent of a 3rd CC into 3 barracks that aren't providing any value for your first push, right? Having a 3rd CC here would actually be kind of nice. It would make life very difficult for Clem. Clem's 3rd only now finished. We're gonna get a 5 Templar deep. What the hell is this? 5 Templar defense. 7 gates are out. SCV's coming in. I mean, 5 Templar, that is a lot of stuff, isn't it? It's not a huge army, but there is an army. There's some standing army. Okay, that's about 2 storms in here. Yep. Okay, it's gonna be 1. Big deal. Very big deal. 10 workers in an instant. Storms on tanks are underrated, by the way. It's quite powerful if they're sieging up. You can get a storm in. It's actually... It's fairly decent. It really is fairly decent. Look at the pre-splits here, by the way. He's trying his best, man. He really is trying his best. And having to pre-split every single time like this can be quite tricky for Terran as well. So, yeah, Clem's just gonna run in. A couple of decent storms on top of these Marines. Like, we're gonna get like 3-4 Marines out of these barracks total. It's not really helping out. Clem's already up about 20 supply. A lot of that is in workers, though. As in, Cure has lost a lot of workers. Having an observer here would be huge, by the way. Absolutely big. Oh, that was a terrible storm. That second one also was pretty bad. That actually was pretty freaking bad. I think Immortal plus Storm is a powerful tool, though. We're gonna go for a double Immortal drop. I'm not feeling this. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not feeling this whatsoever. The double Immortal drop is not one of my favorites. Okay, here we go. Gonna try to move in from this area right now. Right-clicking these tanks. Storms the tanks as well. We have a lot of storms where this came from still. I think we still have 3 remaining, and this is a pure Marine army right now. There comes the storm. Storm for you. And a storm for you, and another one. Come on, buddy. Storm the bunker. I know you want to. There you go. GG gets called. Phenomenal hold out of Clem as he 2-0 Cure in rapid fashion.